Hey everybody, here again another one today. I'm here to check out CJ the Champ, Angstrom Levy, a generational hater. So yeah, I think it's safe to say most of Invincible's rogues gallery of villains are just dudes that hate him for not really most reasons. The only one that kind of would have a reason would be what's his name, Powerplex, but the thing is, the reason he thinks isn't what's actually going on. Like in his mind, he thinks that he's responsible when really he had nothing to do with it. And even then, he works for the GDA and has footage, but still, like, I don't know. I guess when you're in such a state, you just want something. I guess when it comes to these villains, it's just people that are too far into a state to where they justify their own actions and just pin him for all their like thing. I don't know. Hey, let's see what this man has to say about this guy. Hold on. Dang it, I accidentally played the video too far. Let me turn this up.
He broke into this man's house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said,
Bro.
Stick him up. Yo, he is stalking him. He's quite literally watching Mark get jiggy with Eve right now. Multiple cities destroyed, hundreds of thousands are dead. And it's all because of him.
And the thing is, he worked with dudes that killed his family to get the guy that did nothing to him but accidentally. No, not even then. He didn't even do anything to you. You did that to yourself. But I guess he doesn't. No, he can't. No, actually, you know what? He can't use the excuse anymore because he got the other marks, right? He knows what each and every one of them looks like and what they have done. But the one on Earth is the one that did none of those things, yet he still targets that one specifically. Like, you get what I mean? He can't even use the excuse anymore that, oh, he just got him jumbled up in the mix or whatever. Like, no. Like, he got the bad ones that he saw with his own eyes in their different respective costumes. He should know that one is different, right? He would think. The Angstrom trial.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is. It's trial time, baby. And not for any old regular character. Oh, hell no. This is a man that quite possibly should be put in the hating ass Hall of Fame. And it is none other than the human ballsack megamind variant.
Oh my God.
Levy, the arch nemesis of Invincible. There is no man in existence that is rivaling this man's hate for Invincible, because the lengths that this man goes to ruin this man's life is some of the wildest stuff you will ever see. Now, before we start, this trial's gonna work a little differently. So, at the end of this trial, there will be two options and one outcome. This man will either A, make the round table, or B, he will get that ass thrown in this motherfucker.
He is silent.
Yeah, I'm on that timing right now.
Okay, I mean, I hope this is gonna be like a thing he does in the future, because if so, it's gonna be really interesting.
No more, gotta skip my way into the round table now, fuck that. I'm putting stipulations on this one because I'm feeling some type of way today. So, without further ado, the Angstrom trial.
This looks like Baxter Stockman to me from the 2003 series. Just messed up. He's been getting better at these videos recently. I'll give him that much.
Woo, man, Angstrom. Where do I even begin?
I mean, are you gonna mention
how he's the most ugly motherfucker to ever exist,
Wow.
or talk about how this man is mentally fucking insane and has the biggest hate boner for Invincible the world has ever seen? Both. Now, to be fair to this human ballsack, Angstrom is a bit of a complex individual, and he wasn't always like this. You see, our Angstrom was actually a genius with, believe it or not, good intentions. He wanted to do things like cure cancer, promote world peace, end world hunger, and of course, make Rockstar drop GTA 6.
Wow.
Now, obviously, these problems have not
I mean, it
been
is a
solved
noble
in
goal,
one,
to be honest.
they have been solved in others. So since Angstrom had a power that could basically open gates to different dimensions,
But not
he
in the
decided
same.
to grab alternate versions of himself throughout the multiverse.
Bro, you know how mad I'd be if my power was to go through dimensions, but I can't teleport in my own? Like, that would be so... I mean, I guess you could always just go to another dimension and then No, because the thing is, I'm pretty sure his power, you have to be in the exact same like location in one place, and you just pop out in the same location in another. So you can't just go wherever you want in a different world. You just pop up wherever you were standing, just in that location. So that, yeah, that would suck.
So he could combine all of their knowledge and put it in his noggin. Now, here's where everything went to shit. The night where he was doing the experiment to transfer all the memories in his brain, all the goody two-shoes Invincible came in to stop him. Now, Mark had no clue what was going on. All he saw was a big-ass machine and the Marley twins. So Mark, logically thinking, was like, huh, criminal scum, I'm taking you to jail. So him and the Marley twins started duking it out.
Dang, you blood the first time.
To make him understand. But Mark didn't listen to shit. So Angstrom sent out a bunch of alternate Marley twins to subdue Mark. But these big blue bastards jumped the hell out of this man. They were busting Mark's ass up. And they were.
But hey, he was getting them for a second, but yeah, they did start jumping him.
So Angstrom decided he couldn't let this happen. So he rips off his helmet and he ends up causing a chain reaction and blows up the entire machine.
Incinerates everyone there.
Twins and blowing up every alternate version of himself. Okay, let's do a little breakdown real quick. So, this nigga boomed all the blue buff niggas.
This kind of an attempted murder?
And there were like 12 of them. 10 right here, and the 2 from the main universe. And only one of them niggas lives, so that's like 11 bodies. Then, the thing that honestly has me confused is the state of his variants. Because he boomed all those niggas. So, like, does that count as mass murder or mass?
I don't know. Would it technically count as mutilation because now their brains are in yours and they're not really dead, they're just kind of fused into one body? I think it would count as mutilation more than mass murder. Or maybe, I don't know. Do we count murder as just the body being gone? Like if someone's mind was still intact, like Futurama, where they got them people in the head jars. Would that still count as murder technically, or would it just be mutilation?
As booming yourself? I don't know. I am generally perplexed. Up and can't forget the property damage. But after all that,
I guess there's that.
This is the incident that made Angstrom deformed and generally insane. This nigga started tweaking. And the reason why he was tweaking was because the process of getting everybody's memories worked. But obviously everything didn't go according to plan because everybody went boom, boom. So all of the memories just got jumbled together. And the memories that made him crash out was all from one man, none other than Mr. Mark Grayson, AKA. And the reason why is because every other version of Invincible is a menace to society.
Exactly.
He put multiple versions.
They're all on
Angstrom
demon
through
time.
hell, and we got plenty examples. Example 1, Sinister Mark. This motherfucker pulled up on Angstrom and his son, looked at his kid like he was a waste of oxygen,
and then just pops his head like a balloon.
Right behind him, hand choking this little nigga by the neck. And Mark told him, oh, don't worry, man, I'll make it fast. Rips this little nigga's throat out right in front of Angstrom. Bro killed his kid with no remorse and no regret.
But how did he get, I mean, I guess he got teleported away just
and his wife in this universe are running away from another Invincible variant. And you could tell this is an evil version of Invincible simply off of the costume. Because what the fuck is this?
Got his toes out.
Toes out, nigga! This is a public disturbance like holy shit. He'd probably be hitting drive-bys on motherfuckers. He'll fly up to him, right? Make them smell his nasty ass toes, then
and then murder them.
Impact. This is probably the evilest Mark out of all of them. But anyways, he full on swat.
Funny thing is, I heard that this Mark died because he did this exact move in the Invincible War, but I heard that the ground was much harder in this world than his, so he died on him. That is hilarious after I heard what happened.
Tom bombs the ground, sending a massive shockwave that ended up hitting Angstrom and his wife.
But how did he not die?
He sees his wife shish kebabbed on a steak while he's over here bleeding out.
I'm about to say, how did it not hurt him? I didn't know he got
in this universe, Angstrom was a detective, and him and some cops are trying to stop a 5-star wanted level Mark.
You know what? Now that, I guess this one literally does look like our Mark, but dang it. Okay, maybe he does think it's him to an extent. I don't know.
And this version wasted no time. He shreds the cops in front of him in half, then held old girl by the neck and popped her head like a balloon. And finally, example 4, Executioner Mark. He had these people in camps lined up in a line getting their head chopped off. You had to see the man in front of you get their head chopped off before he chopped off your head. That is insanely brutal. But after showing you some of these examples, we can clearly see that not all Angstroms were fans of Mark. And with all of those memories jumbled in his brain, this was a recipe for disaster. And from this day forward, Angstrom vowed to get his revenge on Invincible. And not the terrible evil variants that I just showed you, no. He wanted revenge on the one that didn't do shit.
Nothing.
He hated the only good Mark. Like, bro, that is crazy RNG.
I mean, I guess to his defense, he can't tell the difference. I mean, maybe he can tell the difference between like the ones with different costumes, but it looks like multiple of them have somewhat of the same suit. Now, whether that's because the animators got, whether that's because the character designers got lazy and couldn't think of more suits is a different question. So they just used the same character model just to emphasize what's going on. That would be hilarious. Like imagine, okay, we already did like 18 of these dudes with different suits. We gotta, and some of them only have like one difference. We gotta at least we gotta just use this one character model to just get our point across. Like that just makes sense. Where's the fact that like you would think he'd be smart enough to know that okay, this Mark is not attacking me off rip. If he's not going after you specifically off the first interaction, because it seems like all the other ones do this for the love of the game. They would kill you with no conversation. So I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't think of it.
He chose the only good one. Yeah, bro. So now with this, let's finally dive into Exhibit A, the home invasion. Now, this was some nasty timing by Angstrom. I'm not gonna lie.
See how that one dude looked at him? Hold on.
Now, this was some nasty timing by
Angstrom.
Never mind. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought he looked at him. I got the side looked at him
at the worst time possible. He caught his ass right after he just broke up with Amber. This man is heartbroken
and got beat almost to death.
Cooked right now. So when he gets a call from his mom, he was like, "Oh, it's just my mom." But when he answers the phone, all he hears is, "Hello, Mark. I hope you're
coming
having
home?
A terrible day, if it isn't terrible already." But anyways, let me cut to the chase. If you do not fly your ass over here to your house that I am conveniently in right now, I will boom your mother in this ugly ass purple little shit. TikTok, Marky boy. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Before we even go any further, this nigga's fucking insane. He broke into this house, looked at his mother and his baby brother and said, "Stick him up." Yeah, hell nah, dog. So off the rip, that's already home invasion, hostage taking, and shit. Add on extortion with it. Oh, yes. I can't forget, look at Oliver. This nigga Angstrom is about to boom a 3-month-old baby. Fuck no. Child endangerment. This nigga really just went 4 for 4.
Even at that, like, I don't even, to be completely real, I don't even think this man's 3 months yet. Like, I don't know. How much time passed between him bringing Oliver back? I don't know. But even then, 3 months is still crazy. Like,
100% shooting in 30 fucking seconds, bro. Disgusting work.
And he straight up said Oliver doesn't exist in other worlds.
Here. So when Mark finally gets to his house, he sees this Angstrom in the corner, chilling on his couch, gripping his mama's face with them dirty ass hands.
How long was he sitting there like that, though?
What pisses me off even more? Ooh, nigga, get your dirty ass shoes off the couch, nigga! Oh my god! Dirty ass, stank ass, chopped ass.
Cause that's the thing that matters, right? But no, the funny thing is, okay, so he said, Debbie, right? He said in multiple worlds you helped your son and husband take over the world. But he said like the baby, Oliver, he said doesn't exist in other worlds. So why? So you'd think he would just focus on her and at least like not harm the child. But I mean, I guess he hates him so much that all of them gotta go out. Hold on. Okay, sorry. But yeah, it just makes no sense for him to like harm Oliver at all. But I guess he just wants all of them to go.
Black ass neocortex.
Like Death Off Association, I
You didn't even have
guess.
the decency to take off your damn shoes when you came in the house, and then you gonna put them on the goddamn couch? Yeah, this is a sick individual. So here go this
Wow.
sinister ass ball sack. He told Mark, hello Mark. I'm so glad you can make it. Me and your mother were getting acquainted, and I heard that she is newly single and ready to mingle.
Wow.
Is that true, Debbie? Mark, if you don't get this chop, motherfucker, over there.
I mean, to be fair, like, dude, you don't really stand much of a chance. To be honest with you, like, she got done in by Nolan. The walls of Jericho have fallen, the walls of Jericho have fallen. Ain't nothing you can do that would even compare. Let's be real. Paul ain't doing nothing either. Let's be for real now.
Now, bitch, shut the fuck up before I Chris Breezy your ass in front of your kids. So
Chris
Angstrom
Breezy
kept on
is
yapping
crazy.
to Mark about who he was and everything, and how Mark made him chopped for life. And Angstrom got so heated in this conversation that he started snatching Debbie's weave off and threw her and Oliver into the ground. And oh my God, look how that purple baby hit his head. Oh,
Child
Lord.
abuse?
Yeah, nigga, that's assault and child abuse. So Mark was trying to plead with bro, but bro said, nigga, you made me chopped. So now, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family. So Mark got pissed and tried to swing on Angstrom, but Mark fell for the bait. Angstrom already got a portal ready to send this man to another dimension, and he kept on trolling this nigga for like 30 minutes. He sent this man to I don't know how many universes, and every time he would come back, he would see some traumatic shit. Prime example, Angstrom brings him back.
Like, didn't he send this man to Mad Max
Oliver
world?
and talking like, hello, little purple nigga. Wow. You're actually purple. Man, all the other kids at school are gonna
He's just
love
roasting
you.
him.
Nigga, you gay.
Nigga, did
Wow.
I just catch you wanting to be shit?
And just tossed it. Mercy, my baby.
This guy Angstrom chucked Oliver across the room. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Debbie on this heads up play.
She
see
caught that like
nigga
a
Oliver about to
D1
go
wide
out of bounds,
receiver.
but what did she do? Said, book it off the line.
Not the
And
NFL
it's a
music.
snag inbounds with contact. That is a true #1 wide receiver right there. Tennessee Titans, make the fucking call, please. So
Wow.
some more time passes as Angstrom continues to terrorize the family and gets smacked by a Fortnite gun. It got
Bro, that was too funny. I didn't even know that he hit him with that when I first saw this scene. But the funny thing is, I saw a post like the day after that said this man hit him with a Fortnite gun. And it's funny because he just got into Fortnite, I think around the same time this
to a
came out.
point where Debbie said, nah, I gotta fight back. I gotta get this chopped nigga out of my house. So she gets up and hits him over the head with a vase. But bro felt nothing with that big ass cranium of his. He
then broke-
his Debbie.
Dang.
Good God, nigga. Assault! I ain't gonna lie, there's gotta be a new level of hatred that's just been unlocked. This gorilla back-fisted this man's mother. That is fucking OD. Like, I get you hate the nigga, but beating on the man's mama that ain't got nothing to do with this is crazy.
Exactly.
But Angstrom being Angstrom found a way to hate this man's mother too. He basically started telling her, you think you're innocent in all this, don't you? Oh, bitch, please, this is all your fault. Because at the end of the day, you were the one who opened up your legs for a space
Wow.
tyrant.
Dang! Well, her back should be broken.
Bro really just chokeslammed her through the table like Prime Undertaker, then walked up to him. She
broke
smacks
her
this nigga
arm.
across the face, but Angstrom grabbed her arm and snapped it in half. Oh, Lord have mercy. Attempted murder. This is OD. Like, this
that a-
tweaking ass nigga is
I don't think that's attempted murder, is it? I mean, I guess if you don't get help, you could die, but I think that's more or less just like aggravated assault than murder. I don't know. Like,
clinically insane.
I mean, maybe he
think
was
at this
trying to
point,
kill her. I
everybody
don't
should
know.
have a pretty good idea at where this is going at the end of this video. But let us continue though, as we see this man holding up Oliver by the
legs.
Oh my God, child abuse on all too, man. So after Angstrom finished torturing this man's family, he opens up another portal to bring Mark back after sending this man through the multiverse of madness. I mean, look at this dude. This man has been through hell and back. But
It's
Mark made a
Furiosa.
great heads-up play here. You see, he didn't rush through the portal and try to blitz Angstrom. This man just stood there and waited. So when Angstrom popped his head through the portal,
Wow.
Mark moves this nigga out of nowhere and plants him on the ground. And this is when Mark
I mean, hey, you gotta give him credit for it for like what's it called? Um adjusting to the improvising or like learning as he goes on. Like Mark may be stupid, I'm not gonna lie, but at the very least he learns how to adapt in fights and he and he at least figures out some way.
Sees the damage that Angstrom has done. He looks over to his left and sees his mother on life support and his little brother
Losing
crying.
without
He
an
just
arm.
smirked at him. This man is a sick bastard. So Mark starts crashing out as he should. You can't let no nigga beat up on your mama and have him breathing the next day. Hell no, that nigga's dying. So Mark had Angstrom planted in the road, but Angstrom started laughing at him and throws him off of him with ease. And this is when he reveals to Mark that the people that rebuilt his body also gave him some super strength. He stops Mark across the block. And this is where this fight just gets insane. Angstrom runs up to him and punches him to another dimension. And he just starts beating the hell out of this man throughout the entire multiverse.
All of these
Straight up
people
mollywopping
just looking
his
like, what the
ass.
heck is
and
happening?
He's not even giving him a chance to breathe. He's just rushing his ass down. And man,
And kill
I ain't
those
gonna
people
lie to
right
you,
there.
I feel so bad for these people right here because they are another case of invincible collateral damage. Angstrom comes through the portal and pushes both of them through portals to a
Like
random
where did
dimension.
they go? Exactly.
Now we have no clue where they landed, but I'm not.
Like you could have just pushed them aside without opening the portal. Like they did nothing wrong.
99% sure wherever they probably got sent, it's probably not good.
Sent them to hell.
I mean, there's an entire Walking Dead dimension, so I'm gonna just go ahead and call it. That's a double homicide. Or who knows, man, they could have been sent to Beverly Hills. But anyways,
Wow.
just starts smacking Mark through multiple
I mean, it could be
dimensions
possible
again.
murder,
This
I
man
guess.
Mark really got his ass whooped by a chop nigga throughout the multiverse. And then here come Angstrom talking like,
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
so he starts choking Mark and looks like it's gonna come to an end again. Like every time this man
You know what's funny? Why does this man always be getting choked on the brink of death? Like this one, Angstrom, Conquest. I'm pretty sure even Nolan probably had. I'm pretty sure Nolan had this man by the neck a few times when he was. That wasn't even a fight. That was that wasn't. That was a
fights,
beating.
it looks like he's
But
about
nah.
to die. Like, nigga, fight back. So Mark finally lands a punch after getting whooped the entire time. And this is when Mark really locked in. Because Angstrom told this man, after I have the satisfaction of killing you, I'm gonna go back and kill your mother. Then the purple little shit.
What did you say, nigga?
So Mark, hearing this, fully embraced the crash out.
Oh
Mark
my
rushed
God.
Angstrom and sent him flying. Boom, this stupid ass made that nigga start rolling midair. And there was no more holding back. He started beating the hell
Double
out of this
hammer
man.
fist.
Bro flew down and started mashing them buttons like a God of War.
Exactly.
Beating
Like,
the
it's
hell out of this
literally
man
when he
over
beat,
and over
what's his
and
name to
over
death.
and over again. Until all that was left of his face was
Was
just
just a
straight up
pile of
mush,
flesh.
finally putting this psychotic man down.
Or so we thought.
This
Yes.
man somehow survived. Bro somehow still had the will to somehow open up a portal.
How the heck do, bruh? This man got so much brain. Not even pancaking his skull could stop his function, bro. Like how? Like how much brain was still left for you to still have the cognitive ability to not only form a portal but to make an exact destination back? And he also crawled a little bit into it as well. Like, come on
To
now.
the technicians so they could rebuild him again. And guess what this man does right after he's been rebuilt?
Sends out
He
global
starts sending
terrorism.
drones to spy and
Oh,
watch
yeah,
this
this
man's
first.
every single move. This man is obsessed. He is now turned into a multiversal stalker.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Here's where it gets crazy, right? So let's say he's been doing this since the first episode of season 3, right? He has watched Mark everywhere he goes, which includes him saving lives, mind you. So that would not only equate to him not being a global terrorist and villain, this man is loving his family, loving his girlfriend, loving the people he keeps around him. Look, I think that's like the bowling place right there, right? So he's watching him do all this stuff, and he still thinks, I mean, I guess at this point he beat him almost to death. So I'm guessing at this point this is for that reason. But like, But even then, I think he should be smart enough to know what he just did. Like, this man rolled up in his house and almost killed his mom and brother. He was in every right to almost beat you out to death. But the thing is, you see this man saving lives. You see this man not even killing people for the sake of it. He is actively doing good. And yet you bring over the global terrorists and genocidal maniacs to beat this guy and tarnish his name. Insane work, I'm telling you, bro.
Look at all this footage he has. Bro has his whole life recorded in a VOD. And oh my God, I just thought about it. He was probably watching Mark and Eve go to Pound Town.
Oh my goodness!
Probably.
I mean, look at him. He's in the fucking chair. This man is a freak.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
Not Diddy.
The Angstrom trial.
Holy shit.
Not the echo record.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, the Invincible War.
Oh my
Now,
God.
if you didn't think Angstrom could get even crazier than he already was, oh boy, let me tell you, because this shit was beyond psychotic. So Angstrom decided, I want to ruin Mark's life even more. So how should I ruin his life exactly? Get every single evil version of Invincible and attack his world.
Because that's what you do, right?
What? Ain't that the nigga that killed your son?
Yes.
Like, what are we doing for real? This idiot grabbed all of the Invincibles that he should hate and told them, go f up the good Invincibles world.
Like, why would you not go over and kill the other ones? If your thing is to hate Mark, right? Why would it not be your mission to kill all the Marks? Not just this individual Mark. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like,
So this man launches a attack on the entire
Yes.
planet with a bunch of evil Marks. And they went on a rampage, destroying everything in their path.
they offed almost like a third of the
Cooked.
Earth's population.
The Pentagon, cooked. The Empire State Building, cooked. The fact that he told them to hit those spots, yeah, all right, buddy, you're a test. About to start calling his ass Angstrom bin Levy the way he moving. And they just didn't stop at those locations.
You know what, low key, that one did crash to the Empire State Building. Dare I say, that is probably, and it's not worse than September, but it's still like that thing still is gonna have some significant effects, I'll tell
They
you.
decided to also hit prisons. So anybody that was locked up in that hole, they out. And man, oh man, we lost some people. My nigga Rex, man. Now, if y'all don't know, I used to hate Rex a lot. I mean, let me pull up the old Omni-Man video real quick. Look how he just bitch slaps Rex, bro. I enjoyed that
2021
shit. Play that
day.
shit again. Obviously, if you cannot tell, I do not like Rex. I hated this nigga, but over time he grew on me. And man, my nigga had
Just to
blow
take him
himself
away.
up to save the fucking team, bro. Massive death. All thanks to you know who. Fucking Angstrom, man. Now at least this nigga Rex went out like a G. You know who didn't go out like a G though? Trash ass Immortal and the Guardians of the Globe. These niggas suck. This
I mean, technically they didn't die, though.
Whooped their asses. Look at Black Samson knocked the fuck out and sleeping. But I mean, hell, he already used to this.
Dead.
Look at duplicating all her clones, sorry asses.
I mean, low key, I feel like that. Low key, if I was Black Samson, even if I didn't get like knocked out, if I look like that, I'm staying asleep. Like, I ain't fighting this man again because I can't do nothing.
Dead as hell. Why the f is she even on the team? Like, be for real, she's a jobber. She sucks. And then the Martian. I don't know why he's here either. He sucks. If these are the heroes that are supposed to save me in this world, then shit, my death is pre-ordered. Because these niggas ain't saving shit. So the last people standing was Darkwing and Immortal, and they were getting dog walked. Darkwing almost died the same way the first Darkwing did, getting slammed to the ground like that. And then here comes the worst superhero ever. So he starts piecing up Immortal, punches him into the ground, then slams into him feet first. And it was raps for Immortal. Dude just stomped on his neck, decapitating him, then decided to kick up his head and throw it at Kate, killing the—
I mean, to be fair, he held the most fight out of all of them. Like, I mean, you can say what you want. He's probably the only one of them that actually put up a decent fight up against him. Like, I will say this, when it comes to let me take this little time to talk about him. So Immortal, like, I gotta take into account the fact that okay, so this man lived for thousands of years, right? Let's say I'm pretty sure he's had these abilities the entire time. So we gotta take into the account, right, that this man was just fighting like regular dudes at the time. Like he was what, a caveman? He was like 5,000 years old or something. So this man was fighting dudes with regular guns that don't do anything to him, right? And no one's as strong as him on the planet Earth. He didn't start getting whooped until like the Viltrumites came into the picture. Cause he managed to stagger Omni-Man, but he did get killed by him twice. And also right here, another Viltrumite that got him, right? I guess the only thing I can really say is the fact that I guess the Maulers, but then again, the last time the other times he's fought the Maulers, he had the old Guardians. So I'm guessing like in this new version, he is like the more powerful person out of all of them, but it still wouldn't be enough to carry a whole team. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take into account that this man has not had like his what am I trying to say? Like his threats have not been high enough to make him stronger all those thousands of years. Only supervillains have been a thing, I'm pretty sure, in the more recent decades he's existed, which I guess would include some stronger people. But in the end, like he's still like would be like the top hero in given strength. So I can't like just ignore that part of the life he's lived, right?
The last clone, and the entire Guardians of the Globe were cooked. And man, the amount of heroes that died in these attacks were insane. Heroes got dropped like flies left and right, as these Invincibles almost destroyed every major city. Los Angeles, Chicago, New York,
they tore down Burger King,
Moscow, Tokyo, London. They laid waste to everything. Hundreds of thousands, millions of people dead. And who were these attacks led by? None other than Angstrom bin Levy. So charge-wise here, these all go under a massive crimes against humanity. Because this man just tried to end the world just for people to hate Mark. This man is clinically insane. So 3 days later after the attacks are over, Angstrom tells all the Invincibles to meet up over Mark's house. So when Angstrom pulled up in front of all of them, he told them, "Excellent work, everybody. You have done an amazing job. Not only did you fuck up his whole planet, but now when people think of Invincible, they'll all think of this glorious day. Now go find that nigga." But the other Invincibles were like, "Nah, we're done. Now where's your part of the bargain, buddy?
Yeah, like most of us got killed
to conquer." So they all decided to turn on Angstrom, but Angstrom knew this would happen. He already had a contingency plan. He summons a bunch of portals and sends them to another dimension where they can never escape. So they're basically all gonna die in there, or just fight amongst each other till they all die. So we're just
Yeah, and if you've read the comics, you know what happens to all but two of them at least. Yeah. If you've read, you know what happens to at least all of two of them left. But you'll find out if you don't already know.
Gonna count them as more bodies, because they're gonna die eventually. So
whether or not they say it in the next season or the fifth one is a different story.
That did all this because he's the only person that would ever think of some sick shit like this. Also, he thought he killed him. He thought bro was dead. But Angstrom was
anyone
like,
would.
No, you hit like a bitch. So he starts beating Mark.
Bro, crazy thing is, this man has beat dudes' heads into a pulp twice, and they came back again. Like at that point, like how weak do you have to feel? Cause you dang near turned both his and Conquest's heads to nothing but broken skull fragments and brain fluids. Like that's all that was left, and they both got brought back.
left with all these drones. And he's just doing this so nonchalant. Hands
So
behind the back
canonically,
and
Mark has
everything
not
while
killed
floating
anyone
down. This man is such a
yet.
villain. So Angstrom just spammed the drones the entire fight to zone this
I
man
mean, I
out.
guess he
was not
killed
letting Mark get
multi-balls,
close to
but
even
that was just
touching him.
clones,
And
though.
when Mark finally did get close, this man summoned a giant wave of just drones that just grabbed him and just planted him in the ground. And I know this entire fight, Mark had to be mad as hell because Angstrom is fighting like a straight pussy. Bro is just spamming projectiles. I would be losing it. And he's talking shit saying, ooh, what's wrong? Can't get close to hit me. This nigga's such a dickhead, man. So Angstrom was trying to push him back into
Like he's that one fighter and he's that one fighter in a fighting game that just spams the same like move every time. But it's like that one person you fight that keeps doing the same thing, but the moment you get close enough to the moment you get the opening out of that combo they did, you do them the worst way. You do moves they didn't even know existed in the game combo list. Like I'm telling you this right now.
And
That's how you gotta do
it. Push him back in a portal is because he wanted to trap him in there while he finished destroying the world and killed everybody that he loves and cares about. So Mark, hearing this, got a rage boost. He went straight through the drones and choked Angstrom. So while he was choking him, Oliver came down and told him, hey, yo, that was the same freaky nigga that beat me when I was a baby. Yo, boom that nigga. But Mark hesitated, and that gave Angstrom an opening. A drone comes and smacks him, and Angstrom just starts falling back into his portal. But while he was falling back, Mark flew up and tried to catch him. So he grabbed his arm, but Angstrom cut off the portal, cutting off his arm. I mean,
hey,
you
gotta get what you can get, honestly.
All that, after everything that he did, this motherfucker got away. Got away with everything. Unbelievable.
But he did become a slave. So that's something, I guess.
The verdict. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at this massive list of atrocities, anybody else that would have this stat line would make the round table. But Angstrom, however, asylum. No ands, ifs, buts, or ors.
No.
This psychotic megamind ass nigga is insane. Hating the only good invincible. Breaking into his house and torturing his family. Then gathering all the evil ones, the ones that you should hate, and sent them to destroy the world of the only good invincible. Oh, and let me not forget, stalking him and his girlfriend, and the entire family at that. Yeah, nah, nigga, lock this motherfucker up.
Yes.
And you know what's crazy? This man's not even done yet. He's gonna do some more stupid shit in the future. I'm just letting you know in advance.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, that is it for this trial. Yo, shouts out Angstrom for being the first man to fail a roundtable trial. His name will go down in history for being a psychotic bitch ass nigga.
Yep, that he is indeed. Oh my gosh, man. But hey, that was it for this one, bro. That was a fun video. I gotta say, like, I'm interested. I can't talk. I'm interested to see season 4. I know that I think, if I'm correct, it comes out around this time next year. Maybe a little bit before now, because it's like almost mid-July when I'm recording this. But I'm interested to see. And hey, if you guys want to watch me react to Invincible, I got a Patreon link down below. You can watch the whole series reaction for free. Although right now I'm in like season 2, episode 4 of reactions, even though I've seen the show on my own up until that point, because I tried to get to season 3. I tried to finish season 2 before season 3 so I could just start from there in reactions, but I guess I had to do a lot more YouTube than Patreon videos, because I'm gonna be honest, like, really no one is over there watching them anyway, so I figured I'd put more work into YouTube videos. But hey, if anyone watches them over there and is like, hey, where are these reactions at? I'm like, okay, I'll get back to it. Or maybe I'll just get back to it on my own once I get like some of these shows that I'm reacting to on YouTube done. But hey, I guess that was it for this one. Hope you have a good day, and God bless.